Okay, so we got to another uh, public domain Disney or fairy tale, Grimm's tale, whatever character. Betty Boop, which they never call her Betty Boop in this at all, or they even use the name Betty. I don't even think they don't ever mention the chick's name in this, who the movie is named after. It deals with three college seniors exploring an abandoned club place, mansion mostly. They find a hidden journal which unleashes a deadly person by the name of Betty Boop, who her name is never mentioned. And that's basically the plot. They want to do this thesis on this old timey place and its history. And yeah, the acting overall from everyone was abysmal to just okay. um, it's a very low budget film. You can tell just by the lack of makeup effects. Um, a lot of them are either off screen. A lot of them. One of them is on screen ish, or the aftermath, scissors to the head. Everything else is either off screen. I mean, we don't know anything about these characters other than the two of the three broke up. The redhead and the guy in the group, I think his name's Milo, um, which I didn't care for him at all. Well, I didn't really care about anybody in this. Because, like, again, they don't really tell you anything about these characters other than, oh, they're just there to do a story on this history of this Dizzy Dishes old burning house thing history that went down. And if you can hear that, that's thunder. Because there's a storm brewing out here. But yeah, overall, like, this is a pointless made film. And then they try to do the whole character backstory with, in the, what, second to third act, well, really third act, where they try to give, oh, this is the reason why they're, give some character development to characters, but then it doesn't do anything. And then also, they introduce a character and she doesn't come back at all. Is the mother of one of the main characters in a flashback, which they don't do anything with. They don't bring her in the third act for anything. So it's not like, oh, if I need to know where you are so I can come rescue you. Nope, that never happens. In fact, that character, spoiler alert, everybody, I guess, dies. Well, I guess the main chick doesn't. But then it's weird, the rules of Betty Boop. Because her whole motivation, it's taken from the actual character of Betty Boop, but she doesn't act much like that character in this, really. Like, she barely says anything. She does say, like, a few words. She'll sing a little bit. And she's kind of just a generic, crazy-looking chick. Emo-looking chick who needs to get out more, you know? But the actress that plays Betty Boop in this, she's the actress that played in the VHS Amateur Night segment. She played the incubus or succubus creature. She played in that movie Siren, which is a spinoff of that character. Which I think she was used way better in that than she is here. Because to me, she was kind of boring. Not gonna lie, like, she was kind of boring in this. She wasn't really scary, wasn't creepy. They didn't really do much with her. So that was a huge letdown. Because I haven't really seen her in anything horror related much at all in a lot of years. So, and then you bring her into this, and it's like, you do nothing interesting with her really. Even her like monologues aren't really anything to run home about. The acting from everybody is either boring or not, you know, anything to praise, especially the main chick. Nice looking chicks in this, like the two main girls in this are hot, but that's kind of it. Like they don't really. I mean, I guess the redhead was kind of trying. I say kinda, but other than that, like then it tries to rip off Texas Chainsaw Massacre's dinner scene, which it doesn't do at all good. Granted, not really a big fan of the original, but at least it had some creep factor into it. This doesn't because I didn't care, or even again the kills aren't nothing. They're very cheap cutaways or stock sound effects. Literally, you have characters doing dumb. I did like the fact that they did stay together for the most part in this movie, which that's the only smart. That's the only praise I can give it to a degree. And then they don't. There's a storm this whole movie also that goes on outside, and they don't bother to break windows. They do mention we should break a window to get out of here. No, because then she'll know we left. That's a line of dialogue. I didn't understand that. What does it matter if she knows that if she thinks you left anyway? What's it matter? You would want her to know that you left or got away. What wouldn't you? I guess like then she would probably run outside, try to look for you, and then you know. But nope, they decide to keep gallivanting through the house, and then oh, there she is, and we keep reading this journal because we need to get her story out there. But then it's like, who cares? Like the movie tries to make you sympathize with her for a minute, which at first I kind of did, but then as it went on, I'm like, okay, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. You don't like men, you don't like pretty girls, I guess. You think they're all bad, but you let this chick. Because granted, like the only reason she let her live because she wants her to remember and tell her story. What is this Candyman? The sequel reboot, whatever from 2021, which is stupid as well. Tell them all. It's just it's basically what this is. It's like, oh, and then she's like, you're gonna groom me into being you or something, and I didn't understand the ending at all because like Betty Boop. She explains what's going to happen with the final girl. And then the final girl just massages Betty Boop's head to where it smokes, catches fire, and then the whole place is burning in CGI fire. And then she turns around, and that's when we get the beginning of the movie, where she turns around and then screams. But this time we see what she's screaming at. And it's Betty Boop, who I thought died again. Because I guess she died back in the day when she was trapped in a room, but it was burning or something. Men, like, I guess locked her in the room and they burned her alive. But then her ghost is able to call people to this house and then kill them. But then also, I guess, let one person live so they can tell her story. I say, I guess. So I don't know. And frankly, I don't give a dang. The editing is whatever in this movie. It is nothing, professional. It's nothing eye-catching. It's very plain. Cinematography is very plain. Camera work is just boring. Standard camera work. Like, there's nothing really to talk about with this movie. There's nothing to praise. I mean, really, aside from the characters that first want to stay together in a strange, weird house, but then that doesn't last long. Because the Milo guy thinks he's Superman and can take out Betty Boop with a fire poker. Well, she has a knife, and I guess and I'm pretty sure you know where that's going to go. So yeah, like, I don't know what else to say about this, really. Um, I know there's other public domain movie characters, but they're done better, like the Winnie the Pooh films. At least those have gore and better story structure a bit. Um, Even the Peter Pan one, Neverland, whatever. Peter Pan, Neverland, Peter Pan, or whatever. Even that was a decent one overall, all right. The Bam was it Bambi, Reckoning of Bambi or whatever. That was whatever. I didn't care for that. I didn't review it, but if anybody's interested in paid requests in terms of movie reviews, commentaries, reaction videos, um, my PayPal is down below in the description in the info box. Yeah, if you want to, you don't have to, but yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on this Betty's Revenge. Even though they never say her name in this, but it's Betty Boop, and we know that because they showed a cartoon snippets of the cartoon, which I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share. Thanks for listening. Peace and love.